Jake Cuts. Now the Wildcats' hawking rival. They've been right behind them all season long. However, the last couple weeks have been rough for the Trimble Tomcats. I have Trimble reporters Nick Niehaus and Paul Roth with me. Fellas, were they able to turn it around this week?
Well, Eric, this week didn't get much better for either the boys or the girls.
That's right, Nick, and the boys were on the wrong side of a huge upset against Belpre. It was the first time in 6 years that Belpre was able to get a win over Trimble.
Yeah, and it looked like it was going to be a lopsided game in Trimble's favor as they were able to get off a quick 8-0 run to begin the game. It wouldn't last long, however, as the Belpre defense figured out how to contain the whole Trimble team except one player.
And that one player was Tyler Slack. He put up 25 points and 7 rebounds. However, the rest of his teammates were slacking as no other Tomcat could manage more than 7 points.
The Trimble defense wasn't much better either, as they just could not stop the duo of Dejan Bedgood and Matthias Houghton. They both accounted for a combined 48 points, and Matthias shot 80% from the field.
Now, Trimble made a late push in the fourth quarter and cut the lead to just 7 points, but that's as close as they could get as Belpre held on for the 66-52 win. And as you know, Nick, the girls didn't fare too well this week either.
Yeah, the Lady Tomcats had to face the powerhouse that is the Eastern Lady Eagles for the second time this year. Trimble dropped their first matchup against Eastern earlier in the year, and not much has changed this time around, as Eastern was dominant right out of the gate.
And where they were the most dominant was in the paint. The Lady Eagles owned the battle of the boards, and Elizabeth Collins had 22 points in the paint. But they didn't just show out offensively, they also came with a stifling defense.
That defensive pressure just killed the Tomcats' offense as they turned the ball over way too many times. Those turnovers just lifted the Lady Eagles' offense even more as they were able to turn those turnovers into easy transition buckets. The Lady Tomcats couldn't figure out how to cut the deficit before they fell in their final regular season game 65-31.
Now, even with the disappointing loss to Belpre, the boys were able to salvage their week with a win at home against Miller.
And the girls will look to keep their season alive in the tournament when they face St. Joseph's on Monday.
Hey, like I said earlier, 8-9 matchups can go either way. The Lady Tomcats must be ready. Thank you, guys.